the body cam. Her original videos were not accessible on Facebook. Posted the body cam, got your verdict. We begin with our comment of the day, which comes from Allison tonight, 13th Juror comment of the day. And she says, first cop was great. He tried and tried. She wouldn't even participate in a discussion with the cops. And he went out and found out from others. If she could have just listened, everything would have worked out. Neama, do you think there was a chance for her to get out of this entire situation with no charges when police first arrived?
Yes, Vinny. I mean, law enforcement acted very reasonably in this case. They were calm, especially that male police officer. I mean, he explained to her the circumstances inside. You know, when they went outside, he tried to issue her a summons or a citation notice to appear, whatever it is out there in Ohio. And, you know, really, she said no. All she had to do was sign and say, I'm going to appear in court. And that's it. And she would have gone home with her kids. Instead, she insisted on getting arrested. And that's unfortunately what happened here.
Yvonne writes, she is more worried about being live on Facebook than her kids. All she needed to do is calm down. You do not get anywhere in life if you are screaming. Lara, that was the other part of this. When the officer's first talking to her, she's not responding to him because she's trying to get onto Facebook Live. You know, she's kind of like me. And, you know, then he goes and speaks to Applebees. Do you think there's some addiction perhaps going on to the whole world of Facebook and posting and streaming, maybe a little too much?
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious in this case. You're right, she was too busy trying to get on Facebook Live so that everyone in the world could watch what's going on. She was trying to get the message across, see, you know, look at what they're doing to me. I understand she was upset. I mean, I'm not even really sure why Appleby was giving her a hard time about asking two high chairs. I honestly, as a mom, I'm starting to wonder what was so dangerous about having two high chairs. So maybe she was really, truly upset and she was trying to show that, you know, this particular Appleby has some issues.
Well, I can explain it. Let me explain it real quick. From Applebee's, they're saying that two high chairs in a booth because of the hot food. They didn't want to hand it over the kids, so they were trying to set up a table. Now, if they communicated that to her, I don't know because there's no video of the initial back and forth. There may be on her Facebook page, which we couldn't get to. Lara tonight, if she signs that citation, she'll get a chance to fight it in court. And if she wins, it won't go onto her record, but for sure on her record will have arrested in it. I don't know why she's doing that. Even her husband thinks there's something wrong with her. DeWitt, do you think there was, this is something that was winnable perhaps in court?
You know, I don't know. You know, and part of that is because I don't know all the circumstances of what actually happened inside Applebee's. Look, I'm sensitive to the issue of discrimination for obvious reasons. And if these folks felt that they were being discriminated against, I understand they had a right to definitely protest that or make a complaint. However, this probably wasn't the right scenario to vindicate yourself. You know, as John Burris would famously say, you know, you have rights in court, not necessarily a right to fight for those things out in the street unless you face the circumstance of the law. So it's better to be righted in court than to be dead right. And we're all grateful, I think, that this didn't turn horrifically wrong. But I do believe that it's kind of another circumstance of when keeping it real goes wrong, when she should have just taken the citation and dealt with it in court. I think the writer is right. 13th Juror is right on this.
Diane says tonight, it is sad, but the lady was just wrong. Maybe not in the beginning, but definitely in the middle and the end. She wasn't in her right mind to even hear from her husband. Just sad. Maybe she was having issues due to just giving a birth. Neama, do you think she deserves a break maybe when it's time to go to court?
Look, if I'm a prosecutor and this case lands on my desk, I say this is a good use of government resources, right, to prosecute this type of citation. But I mean, ultimately, right, she's arrested. Now she has to go through the process of being OR'd or bonded out. You know, I can't comment on why she's acting like this, whether there's something going on in her personal life. I mean, having two young children, twins, by yourself at the restaurant can be challenging. I'm having children myself, but you know, I think her chance of this not being prosecuted went down significantly when she sort of live streamed it and she got herself arrested. So I expect her to have to sort of fight these charges.
All
I
right,
say just
folks.
give her a couple of therapy
Thanks so
sessions
much.
or
Great
AA
job,
meetings and
everyone.
be
We're out
done.
of time. I wish I had more time with my LA people. Have a great night.